Yo, yo, we're coming live from a location unknown. I'm here tonight. I'm the host, number one. Here tonight to give a review on a Raw. Our most anticipated Raw I thought it would be as, we're coming off the Raw Rumble from last night. So I figured Raw would be pretty interesting. It had its moments up and down. Overall, it was pretty decent. We had a lot of celebrities out there. Flo Rida, Rick Ross, my first base play for my favorite Major League Baseball team, Chicago Cubs. First baseman Anthony Rizzo was in the house in Miami, of course. So we're gonna get into the action. So we start Raw off tonight with the Authority, Vince McMahon, and Stephanie come to the ring and talking about how Roman Reigns is broken and he took everything from him, including the WWE Championship. And she said how no one can hold a candle to the new WWE Champ Triple H, as he is the best of all time. Then he calls out to the ring, and he talks about how he's gonna be champion as long as he wants to be. That people say that he shouldn't be champion. He said he don't have to be champion, but he wants to be to keep people from like Roman Reigns, who don't deserve to be champion, being a champion. So he says until people start showing the respect to him and Vince and the Authority, he will be champion until then. So Stephanie also says Triple H's opponent for WrestleMania will be the winner of the main event at Fastlane, which they will determine at the end of tonight's episode of Raw. So here we go. So we go to our first match, which was between Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens. It was Kevin Owens winning after he hit Dolph Ziggler with the pop-out powerbomb. So then we have Roman Reigns backstage, and he's with JoJo and tells JoJo to tell the Authority that he's here tonight and he's not leaving until they make the announcement. So after that, we have the Social Outcast in the ring. Heath Slater gets into Flo Rida's face and tells Flo Rida to get out of his face before he get mad and he don't want to hurt him and all this. And he challenges Flo Rida to come into the ring. Flo Rida comes, Bo Dallas did. So comes to the ring and Heath Slater says, I don't want to beat you up tonight, but I want to challenge you to a rap battle. He said, no, not against me, but against Bo Rida. So, Flo Rida and Bo Rida, they exchange lyrics. Oh, Bo Dallas, Bo Rida, whatever it is. Kind of funny, man, Put on a little rap outfit, whatever. Says some crap like, Flo Rida, you're ace, but I got a full house like Danny Tanner. Come on, man. Come on, Richard, boy. That's funny. So, after that, Flo Rida ends his rap by saying, welcome to Dudley Bill. So Dudley Boys come out. We have a match between the Dudley Boys and Bo Rida, Bo Dallas, or Bo Lee, whoever he is, Curtis Axel. And at the end, it was the Dudleys winning after they hit Curtis Axel with a 3D. So then we go backstage with an interview with Mr. the Phenomenal One, AJ Styles. That's right, AJ Styles. He's interrupted by Y2J, who tells him that he has a chance to make a big press tonight against him in a match. So that leads us to our next match, which is a pretty good match throughout between AJ Styles and Mr. Chris Jericho, Y2J. It was AJ Styles picking up the win as he reverses Chris Jericho's flip to his own sunset flip, picks up the 1-2-3 victory, earning the victory. So congratulations AJ Styles making his Raw debut tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So then we go to a Divas match between Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. As Banks has Lynch into the bank statement, Charlotte comes out and attacks Sasha. Then she attacks Becky. Then she finally comes to the ring and hits Charlotte again with the Charlotte's Web. and ultimately getting the best of Sasha Banks. So I'm looking forward. I think it's gonna end up being a triple threat match between Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte for the Divas champion at Fastlane. And ultimately, I still say it's gonna be Charlotte and Sasha Banks at WrestleMania. So then we have Bray Wyatt versus Kane. It was Bray Wyatt who wins. I hitting Kane with Sister Abigail. Then after the match, they attack Kane. And then the Miz comes out of limousine as they are expecting a former superstar to make his debut return. So as the Miz starts talking, the truck pulls up, and you already know who it would be. None other than the great one, the People's Champ, The Rock, who was backstage, yapping, talking his crack to the Big Show, and he runs into Lana and talks about how last time they was together in the ring, what happened that night and all that. It makes Rusev kind of upset, and crap goes on. So he goes to the ring and start talking about what's going to happen at WrestleMania tonight. And he's interrupted by none other than Rudy Tootie Booty, the members of the New Day. So they get to talk about The Rock, telling The Rock how they are the champs, and Rock ain't got no gold, and how they defeated all tag teams, including his cousins, the Usos. And Rock says, won't you come in the ring so I whoop your candy asses right now? And they say no. So Rock says, we got an option B. And they're like, what's the option B? He said, Rock says family, and out comes the Usos. So they take out the New Day. Ultimately, Rock ends up hitting Xavier Woods to people's elbow. So New Day is out of there. The Rock and Usos in the ring together, taking out the New Day. So after that, we have a tag team match, Divas match between Brie Bella and Alicia Fox versus Natalya Paige. Paige and Natalya wins after Paige hits Brie with the Rampage. So then we have The Miz versus the U.S. champ, Kalisto. Kalisto wins as The Miz attempts to go Bone Crush finale, but is countered with the Salida del Sol by Kalisto, picking up the victory. So the winner of that match was the United States champ, Kalisto. So we go to our main event, which was between Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns versus Sheamus and Rusev. It was Ambrose and Reigns winning the match after Reigns hits Sheamus with a spear. After the match, they clear the announce table. They take Rusev, and both of them remind me of the old Shield days without the third member, which was Seth Rollins. Powerbomb Rusev through the table. Out comes Stephanie McMahon, who says that the main event at Fastlane will be a triple threat match with the winner to get a title shot at Triple H WrestleMania. And the three combatants is going to be none other than Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and the Beast, Brock Lesnar. That's right. For those of you who didn't hear me, I said triple threat matches in Fastlane. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Brock Lesnar. Now, that's going to be a good one. I don't know how that's going to turn out. I got my mind set on Roman Reigns winning that match and going to WrestleMania, but the Beast is out for redemption. And the only reason why I say that I believe that Roman Reigns will win will be because of the Wyatts who will play a card to take out Brock Lesnar to set up a feud between Lesnar and the Wyatts at WrestleMania. So I predict Roman Reigns will come out of Fastlane as the winner to take on Triple H at WrestleMania. And that the reason being is because they're not going to let Dean Ambrose headline WrestleMania yet because he's the Intercontinental Champion. He's probably going to defend his title against somebody, maybe AJ Styles or maybe Kevin Owens, a triple threat match maybe. And that I think that Lesnar will not win it because of the Wyatts is going to play their card and take out Lesnar again to set up a feud between the Wyatts and Lesnar at WrestleMania. So that is how the Night of Raw ended. That is how I predicted. And this Thursday on SmackDown, we have scheduled to be on the highlight reel, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. So that's how this week starts off as we are officially on our way to the road to WrestleMania. Raw came to you live from the Miami 305 representing. The Rock was there. Put on a hellified show tonight, do what he does best, all that talking, that's what The Rock does. He entertains. Also, I love the performance of AJ Styles. I still can't wait to see him officially put somebody in his Styles Clash. If you haven't seen the Styles Clash, to me, it's one of it's not. I ain't gonna say it's one of the top 5 finishing moves I've seen in professional wrestling. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Raw. I was pumped, but I was expecting a little more out of the Rock. I expected another different storyline than what happened. So overall, Raw was pretty decent. You know, so things starting to heat up. They're starting to get interesting for the WWE. So hey, like I said, we signed Austin Aries to a contract. He will be on NXT in the month of March. Also, for those of you who haven't heard, Nikki Bella will be going on the neck surgery on Wednesday, and it may determine her future, where she might have to officially give it up. Depends on how the surgery and how everything her recovery goes. So I hope that everything goes on well. I hope that she'll be able to come back to the ring because the Divas division. I mean, it's got some talent, but it's not the same without both of the Bellas there. Her sister and Brie and Alicia Fox trying to hold it down for Team Bella, but they're not really holding it together. You know what I'm saying? They missed that piece, which is the longest reigning Divas champion of all time, Nikki Bella. So got to give it to him. Get well, Nikki. You know what I'm saying? We hope to see. Hope that you can make a speedy recovery. Hope that you can be able to come back and continue wrestling. If not, you know, I proudly applaud you. You are a good entertainer. You know, at the beginning, it was kind of skeptical. I was like, how things went out, but you started as y'all started to mature, become more into the wrestling business, you started becoming more better wrestlers. Y'all wasn't just there to be as like a showcase. Y'all actually performed, and you gave it your heart and soul. You know what I'm saying? You really came a long way from the time when you first started off in the WWE. You know what I'm saying? You and sister, I mean, you really stepped your game up, and I have nothing but the most utmost respect for you as a professional wrestler. You know what I'm saying? So one day, I predict that you will be a future Hall of Famer in the Divas division. You know what I'm saying? So hope things work out for you, Nikki Bella. And, everybody else. We just have to wait and see. So like I said, Wednesday she'll have surgery, and after that, we'll find out more about whether that could be the last of Nikki Bella actually in inactive wrestling, in actual wrestling ring. So that's the way it goes. Oh, and like I said, I told you at the end of each Raw review, if I don't do a TNA review, because I'm working on trying to make plans to do that soon. But I told you I would give you the latest gossip of what happened on the past TNA. So last TNA we have a new champion, which is Matt Hardy, as he did defeat EC3 in a controversial way, as EC3's protege Tyrus turned on him during Matt Hardy camp. As Matt Hardy had sent Jeff Hardy away, as Tyrus and Jeff Hardy had got a match earlier, and Jeff Hardy apparently looked like he got injured, so Matt sent away, said he got it. So we have a new TNA champion. EC3's first time being pinned or losing. So and it's called Matt Hardy says Big Money Matt. That's his new thing now. It's all about him. As his woman, his wife, Rebby Sky was involved in the match. Played her part. So that's how TNA is going. I just like to enlighten my fans and people wrestling fans about the main thing that happened on TNA. And it will be a Kurt Angle and Bobby Lashley match coming pretty soon. As it's Kurt Angle's farewell tour, which means I don't know if he's really going to retire from wrestling, or is he just saying his farewell for TNA and probably headed to the WWE to officially probably end up being a WWE Hall of Famer someday. And no more. I haven't heard any more rumors about who the next inductee will be in the 2016 WWE Hall of Fame. As we all know, the first member is going to be none other than Sting. So a few more people will be announced within the next couple of weeks, as we are 69 days away from the biggest WrestleMania. They say it's gonna probably be the biggest WrestleMania of all time, as it will be coming to you straight April 3rd, straight from Dallas, Texas, home of the Cowboys. All right, yeah. But like I said, I'm just laying down facts, and each week when I give you more information on what's going on, transpiring, and when I give you my reviews, hopefully I can start getting you more than one review a week. I this year it's kind of slow for me right now because all this stuff I got going on and stuff. But hopefully that sometime within the next couple weeks, so I can start getting you a full reviews on other promotions and other sites. Also, for you those who don't understand, who like to see Lucha Underground, they are returning to El Rey channel this Wednesday. Is season 2 of Lucha Underground on El Rey channel. So people like John Morrison, PJ Black, people like them on there. So so those who like the lucha style wrestling, I like it, but I haven't really watched it. But lucha style wrestling would be something like what Tigger Uno for TNA and Lucha Dragon, Kalisto does stuff like that. So I expect more new faces to come within next couple weeks, what I'm saying, as we are getting closer to WrestleMania. So you expect to see new faces, maybe Reaper from NXT probably coming up to main roster pretty soon. But like I said, don't forget TNA tomorrow night for those you TNA fans. Same time on Pop TV. And then when we have NXT Wednesday, and like I said, the Lucha Underground season 2, also Wednesday. And don't forget about SmackDown this Thursday. And like I said, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose will be on the highlight reel. And once again, your main event for the pay-per-view Fastlane, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar triple threat match. Winner gets a shot at Triple H at WrestleMania. So, hopefully that you enjoyed this review tonight. Hopefully that I've enlightened you on some keep you up to date on what's going on in the WWE business and kind of speed you up a little bit on what's happening in TNA and get you some valuable information for those of you who are other promotional fans. I try to do the best I can when I can. I'm working on trying to come with better shows, better reviews, better better settings. Keep you up to date on the stuff. How it is. But But until the next time I see you, if I don't see you anymore this week for any reviews, you check me out next Monday again for another Raw review. And I keep posting on date on breaking news as it comes. And for all you fans, all my loyal fans and valuable ones who review my views every week, I'd like to say thank you. And I'm out of here.